Yeah, you were not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never wanna go. Yeah, I got dirt.
What is going on? What? This is bonkers. I'm sure that nobody uses that word anymore or terminology, but I am right now because I don't know what else to say. Hello everyone, my name is Josh. I'm an award-winning video editor, and today I'm reacting to Falling in Reverse, Watch the World Burn. Let's get into it. All right, everyone. I've heard a lot about this. So my expectations are just a little bit high. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
My voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate it. Helps me temporarily.
What? For some odd reason, I didn't think that Falling in Reverse was a rap. He doesn't do rap, does he? All right, well, that's already extremely surprising. This is amazing. This 3D model in the air like this, I mean, this is great. They got the lighting down right here. So in a 3D environment, you can adjust the lighting in any which way that you want. Right here, since there is kind of like a warmish light over here, they introduced one in the front here. Even though it's not really shine, it should be shining behind, we still want to see the actual aircraft. So they introduced one kind of off to the side a little bit, and it still looks realistic because it's all on this side. And they even introduced the shadow here because of the big propeller. The big engine right here. So they have that shadow going down, so it looks super realistic. I mean, this looks really freaking good. I mean, is he wearing a green? Is that real? Is the question? Is that suit real? Because if it is, it's pretty freaking cool. Yeah. I mean, I would say he's wearing a green suit or something, but if that's real, let me know down in the comments, because that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, this whole thing, and then it switches to him walking this way. Like, who's flying the plane? Oh, are they dead?
Yeah. I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate it. Helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battle depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point and no return.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. All right. So yes, everyone, you are correct that this is pretty freaking crazy. He's very open about his feelings. I mean, looking at Last Resort and choosing that song to do a reimagined version of, it's pretty deep, and he's talking about his depression and his issues, really. And I mean, it looks like it's just everything's about to just go down. Everything, the lighting on his face matches the environment. They have it really, really blurred out in the back. So in a 3D environment, you're able to get any sort of camera at any focal point. So with him on a green screen, they were able to do the calculations. First of all, there's a lot of calculations in this and trying to figure out how far he is from the camera, what the camera movement is, raise the aperture really high so everything, or really low, sorry, and everything in the background will just get super blurry. It's a really cool cinematic effect right here. Is he about to drop the bomb? Holy crap.
Why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point and no return.
Man, beautiful.
I actually battle my demons and shallows, swimming the deep and the creep in the shallows and lost. Gotta admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes to the cost. For licking the jar, for fixing to rip me apart. I'm swimming with sharks. I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting the end of the stars. I like I shot up a train, I'm mixed with some red and started a battle, but bitch, I'm a finish. You think you can stop me? Not even a little bit. Nowadays.
What the? What is going on? He can rap? Like, really freaking... Oh my gosh, this is amazing. What the... Watch the world burn, more like watch my mind burn. This is insane. One thing like I'm a huge fan of in anything like obviously video wise is symmetry, and the symmetry we have here with the plane right in the center frame and him in center frame, it looks beautiful. I absolutely love symmetry like that. And then just freaking explosion. It's just cinematically beautiful. So cool thing about this is that they probably filmed him like pretty dang close up. So in a green screen environment, well, I would probably say this is blue screen because I can go into that later, but because I'm sure the most of this is probably going to be in this, I'm assuming. So they you know, obviously have him in a blue screen environment, key him out, and then you can just move him, you know, anywhere. So they just scaled him really small down, and then probably just have him either on a contraption, or he probably could just be like planking, if you guys remember that. Man, this is, I don't know what else to say. This is insane. The amount of time that it took to do all of this is, I can't even imagine. I mean, this is a whole team of people doing this. Whew, man. And the freaking rapping is awesome. I thought Falling in Reverse was like a hard like rock band or metal band or something. I don't know. Falling in Reverse just sounds like a metal band. That's
Shut up adrenaline, mixed with some Ritalin. Started a battle, but bitch, I'm gonna finish it. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive. Taking my voice, you pick it apart. Tripping on nothing, just get in the car. Ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tipping the charts. I got enemies trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy. You were not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never wanna go. Yeah, I got dirt.
What is going on? What? This is bonkers. I'm sure that nobody uses that word anymore or terminology, but I am right now because I don't know what else to say. This is what he did. He went up to somebody and was like, "Hey, what is the craziest thing you could possibly do?" He was like, "Well, we could just like have you on a plane with a nuke. The nuke goes off. You land in this cyberpunk city with a couple of snakes, and they try to go after you, and you fly away. How about that?" Be like, perfect. This is, I'm sure everything has a purpose though. This looks like, in my opinion, this looks like it was rendered in a video game engine. If I were to guess, probably Unreal Engine. I could be totally wrong right there because I by no means am a master 3D artist. I've done it in the past, but I'm not a master at it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks like it could be in Unreal Engine, which is actually free if you guys want to like play around with it. I mean, we're a minute in, and I could make this like a 3-hour-long video on how they did all of these things. And like the reasoning behind all of this. Like there has to be a reason why he fell out of a plane right at the last second. You know, he probably could be resembling, you know, escaping a very dangerous situation that he was in maybe, and dodging that bullet. And then he's obviously dodging this bullet as well, the two snakes, which, by the way, look so freaking real. Like, this is, like, look at the detail. Wow. What are they? If you know who these people are or is supposed to resemble or something, let me know down in the comments. I'm interested to hear pretty much what all of this is meaning and stuff. I think I have a good understanding, but if you guys know anything else, I would love to hear that because this is awesome. This is crazy good.
I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know. Yeah, I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the boat. All it takes is one post with some fun like dominoes. You'll never get rid of me. Too many enemies whipping my imagery. You know my history. It ain't a mystery. Put every enemy out of their misery. Somebody send me some positive energy. About to go dark. I'm about to go dizzy into the darkness, into infinity. Shut you motherfuckers up. Listening? Stacking every little pretty penny that I'm getting, and I'm never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding when I die. Taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me because you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God. You're a night gone. I'm a time bomb. If I'm wrong, it's my fault. I'm killing syllables of the letter of fillable. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer. That's it.
Oh. What just happened? I don't even know how. I couldn't stop the video. I just couldn't. Like, this is... All right, well, I didn't know how to react, so I just freaking left the chat. So I did notice actually right here that these people started moving in a very natural way, and they all have the same lighting as him. Like the movements did not seem like they were fake. So I think these are all real people just in that same environment, like that blue screen with him. And the reason why I'm saying blue screen is because there's a lot of blue in this like 3D world that he's in so far. And so if you do have him in a green screen room, which, by the way, I could be completely wrong. He could be actually in a green screen environment. But I think it's blue because if there's any light spill, like if the lighting hits the green screen in a particular way, or if he moves into a certain position that just reflects more of the green, it's a little bit harder to just like, you know, key that, you know, light spill out. Totally possible, but it's just a little bit more work. If you're in a blue screen environment and there's any light spill at all, then what's the worst that could happen? He has a little bit of blue on his face. That's perfect. That's that'll help the situation. So, and also blue does reflect light a little bit less. There is still some light spill with it, but it does a better job at accepting the light and not, you know, bouncing it back out. So then another thing that I've noticed here is that they do a great job at blurring the edges of these of the people just ever so slightly, because if you do that, it's going to make it look more natural. A lot of things, like if you do keying and all of that and the edges are really sharp, it's going to look very obvious that they are not actually in that, you know, 3D world. But if you just ever so slightly blur those edges out, if they're not in focus and all of that, such as like right here, this guy right here, you can kind of see that it's not super sharp, like around the feet especially. It's just like a little blurry right here also. That's on purpose, is to make it look more realistic and natural. So syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical supervillain. I'm venomous and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow. Yes. The sorrow. No tomorrows are to swallow. Death is calling, so I'm crawling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down like missiles fall. What? Who was that? I noticed that they have his hair going. He must be singing into like a big fan or something. I mean, this is like actual movie quality, like, work here. I mean, he had to have hired somebody that works on movies. Absolutely. Like, this is flawless. I have nothing bad to say about the 3D work and the editing of this, and like, I mean, this is just blowing my mind on so many levels. This is just insane. If you guys really want me to deep dive into this thing, I will. Because as of now, I can stop this every second and find something new to talk about. This had to have taken forever. And yeah, I can make an extended version of this if you guys want. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want that. It will probably be like a 3-hour long video, but what the heck? Holy crap. Man. I'm speechless. This is This is crazy. I mean, this guy is actually on fire. Like, this dude is literally on fire for this music video. I don't know. Like, this guy, that fire, usually I can tell when fire is fake and when it's real. That looks like it's freaking real. All right, so just going back just a little bit, lighting is such a massive part of this. Like, it's an insane part of this. And it really is kind of the staple of what is making this look real. We have this really harsh light right here, which is giving him that backlight right there. We even have a hair light up here because there's other windows in this environment. We also have like this little like fill light right here. And the same lighting with him. It's just, whenever you're planning this music video out, there had to have been a lot of storyboarding. They probably already had the environments that he was going to be in every shot. And then once you have those environments in place, you're able to gauge where the lights are, and then calculate how far that light's going to be, where it's going to be positioned, so you can properly see each person. And it just looks perfect. Like the lighting people did perfect on this. I need to know how they did this. I have so many questions. This guy is so late to the game. He's still standing up like, what's going on? This is crazy. I knew they were a rock band. I sound super old there. Maybe I shouldn't put that in. I knew they were a metal band. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Am I about to get up again? What is going on? I don't know. I just don't know. No, it's almost over. No, don't do it. The lasers coming out of his eye, that's just ripping people in half. Like, this is freaking crazy. He's doing some Homelander stuff right now. Whenever, so the camera, we don't know really what a camera would do if actual lasers were coming out of somebody's eye. Would it focus in on the laser, or would the person still be in focus? It's not something I've ever tried before, mainly because I don't have, laser eyes. We have the lasers at the closest point in focus, and we have him out of focus, at least right here, which is an interesting take on this because I feel like the camera would probably freak out and along with everybody else. And I feel like this is just so much energy right here that the camera wouldn't be able to pick any of this up. So they put a kind of like a mask right here, blurred everything out in this particular area, feathered it like super hardcore. And so with that, everything out here is still in focus. I need to meet the person that did it. Like, see, here we are again. The focus right here is really, really blurred out. All the way to like right here, really. So they really feathered this out. And I love how like everything else is going red back here too. So that's the correlation of colors. So everything switched to red. Therefore, in every other shot now, it's going to be red to like just kind of go with the vibe of everything. And that's, man, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Crazy is just the definite. I don't know how many times I've used the word crazy in this. But that's all I can say. Oh, that's the same shot as Last Resort. What? And watching the world. We're literally watching the world burn right here. Wow. So everyone, that was my reaction to Falling in Reverse. Watch the world burn. my mind is at a loss for words. There was just so many people involved in this, and props to the people that were, because this is flawless. This is movie quality. Like that, it's just straight, plain and simple movie quality work right here. Great job, guys. The song was freaking crazy. Loved the rap and metal kind of blend. Huge fan of both genres. So and he did both of them extremely well. So this was just amazing. 2 thumbs up. Great work. And I can't wait to dig into more of his music videos, because if they're anything like this, I don't know if I can handle it. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And until next time.